I heard a pretty dope acronym today.
Yeah.
That's
What's
pretty cool for life.
that? What is that?
So it's the opposite of a super known acronym, FOMO,
Yep.
fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I think during the pandemic and during other times we've all...
I know that one very well.
Yeah.
That was like one of the hardest ones ever. I think most people struggle with that one a lot.
Yeah.
Woo!
And when you create a big life, well, you want everything. You want everything. You want to do
Totally.
everything.
I've so many things going on, and the more bigger my life gets, the more bigger. the bigger my life gets, I have just more and more abundance of opportunities and things to do, and it's like, oh man, that gets a lot, like overwhelming. The amount of
But yeah, and since it's overwhelming, then we lose time for ourselves, and we're only having this amazing big life with joyful experiences because we're in tune with ourselves. So the opposite, an acronym that I heard was JOMO, joy of missing out. So you can have your big life, but then when those experiences come on a weekend that you can't make, or like another event that you're just working so you can't be there, and it might feel like you just want to crumble, that suddenly your life is no longer big and joyous and worthwhile, to actually realize like there's a joy in missing out on some things in order to receive what you really need. Like if you miss out on something so you can spend a night meditating, journaling, and really resting your body, well, there's joy in that because you've got so much more in the tank for the next amazing opportunity that comes, and you can really enjoy the process of meditating, of journaling, of being with yourself, and just be joyful wherever you are. Like to be joyful in the doing of what you feel called to do, and don't allow that creeping voice into your head that makes us feel like anxious or less than because we've missed something. Because we're not less than because we've missed something. There's a million things going on in the world every single minute in different parts of the world. So you're always missing out on something. So just be joyful that we're missing out on whatever we're missing out of, as long as we're inviting in what we really need.
That's a very good point, Sam. There's always cool stuff going on. There's always something fun
Everywhere.
in every single next moment, everywhere in the world. There's a party going on somewhere all the time, right? There's always cool stuff going down. And like, it was so wild when I first started doing personal development and then went traveling. I was so open, and I was literally like, I was so beaming. I couldn't get the smile off my face, and I was so pumped, and I was just like non-stop just doing cool shit with people all day, every day. And I had enough money and time to do it like endlessly. And then all of a sudden I got known for being this smiley, happy, fun guy. And I kind of got stuck in that identity. Like people would like saying, Ryan, this is who you are. You're that smiley, fun guy. And I was like, oh, cool. So like, I have to be that, and I have to feel like I'm always doing fun things. And then all of a sudden, like, if I couldn't be that fun guy and do those things with the people, then I was like, oh shit. That's when I started to feel a little bit like, oh damn, you know. And so then at one point I had to realize, like, no, I don't have to live into that. Like I can just, I want to be in that fully when I'm in it. And when I need to cry fully, I'm going to cry fully. And when I want to be restful fully, I'm going to restful fully. Like whatever I'm needing in that moment is what's most important. That's what's going
on. And then the people who are so joyous at you being your full self and thriving, actually, over time, they're going to realize and appreciate even more that you're giving yourself that time, because it's an invitation for them to give themselves that time, and that they don't have to see you as only a limited paradigm. They see you as someone who can cry, who's someone who can be like ecstatic, someone who can be however they want to be.
And the reason they were first like into me and like so jazzed because of my pure expression of being so excited and so happy, that's why they all started like putting that identity onto me, or like I was feeling that identity was put onto me. It wasn't put onto me by them. I created it through their perception of me. But that was it. The raw expression got them so into what I was creating. And then all of a sudden that just like keeps going. And it's like, no, but they can be so into my raw expression of me being in whatever other state there is, and crying and experiencing all the ups and downs of life, right? And just being that fully. And I know that I'm always going to be supported and always going to have people with me when I'm being true to whatever's coming up for me in the moment, and not living into other identities that I'm trying to keep up with,
Yeah. So sometimes when you're worried about missing something, just remember there's some joy in missing out so that you can connect to your true self at all times.
Damn right. Hell yeah. Thanks, Sam.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.